can't go, what, you just gonna be friends? You already liked her, you already maybe loved her, you already smashing. So what, we gonna go backwards? That don't make sense. The topic is the ripple effect, how small actions create big change. Tanya, what's up? Happy whoa. Can we go back? Happy Monday. Good morning, all you beautiful souls. We woke up to a beautiful, glorious day. That's right. We did. Oh man. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That's so beautiful. And again, I always start this podcast off with saying what I'm grateful for. Make sure you put what you're grateful for in the comments. I love that. Mary Beth, I just said the topic a little bit. Corey, can we scroll down a little bit now? Exactly. She said, "Oh, Damon said a galaxy. Thank you. I don't know what that is, but thank you." Um, Damon said, "What did Damon say?" He said, "Exactly." She said we could be friends. Oh no. Don't be friends. Don't be friends. Mm-mm. That's basically her saying in this situation. That's her saying, "Hey, I still want all the benefits of being your girl, but not be your girl. Like, just push that to the side." Mary Beth, amen. Yes, it's possible to be friends after. Okay, yes, you can be friends after a relationship. What benefit is it for either party, right? Because like, if I break up with a woman, right, it's done. Let's still be friends. She still has feelings for me. She didn't want to break up. I wanted to break up. So now I get to string her along and have that emotional attachment. And if I'm breaking up with her, I might even still be able to smash. If a woman breaks up with me and keeps me around, it's 50-50 whether I can smash. I guess it's 50-50 either way, but it's like whoever likes who still is just asking to get their heart broken more. You can be friends later on in life, most definitely. I believe if you separate, you do your own growth, you move on with life, you get ball rolling, and those strong feelings aren't there anymore, of course you can still be friends. But whoever wanted out, it's easy for them to walk away. The other person still has feelings involved. That's rough. Um, do you think it'll be gone on the 19th? Are you talking about TikTok? I hope not. I think Trump said he's shutting it down or something like that. Or no, not shutting it down. Not shutting it down. Yeah, he's trying to keep it going. I'm grateful for life. That's beautiful. Grateful for life. That's beautiful. Damon, I answered all right and ain't texted her since then. Exactly. Keep man. Look, I said this line in my gym, and man, if it offends some of y'all, oh well. Gucci Man said it best. Treat a woman like a bus. When one leave, another one's coming. Like, I believe everybody should be doing that. You can't beg and crawl and beg and plead for someone to stay. Let them go. If you love them, let them go. If they come back, they're yours. DMX. I know he didn't say he wasn't the original owner of that line, but that's what I thought of when I said it. Yeah, Goot. Yeah, Goot. Man, I heard that line. It makes me laugh every time. Bro, you're gonna become the fallback plan. Yeah, exactly. Do not contact. Exactly. Thank you for wanting to share your energy and time thoughts with us freely, genuinely. Thank you, Tanya. Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait till you get that hoodie. Push-ups and skating. Good point. I ain't want to say she was a party girl. I should have. Oh, I ain't want to say it. She was a party girl. I should have known the whole time. I mean, hey, you live and you learn. If a woman is doing the party thing and you trying to settle down, she ain't for you. The same thing I said about women wanting a hardworking man to treat them this way, but you going to the club every weekend trying to find a man. Same thing applies for men. Yes, you could find a good woman out. You could find a good man out. But if you really trying to meet up with someone that wants to settle down and have the same values, you gotta look at yourself. The ripple effect, yo. What are my values? What are my values, right? What do I value in life? What do I value in my partner? and now I got to live that life. So I'm throwing a pebble into the universe, right? I'm throwing it into the universe, and I'm gonna live by those values, and I'm going to start associating with the people that meet those values. If that means you have to disassociate with certain people in your life, then so be it. The ones that are truly for you and truly love you and support you, your family, your friends, they're not going to be mad that your value system may be changed, that you may be doing things differently. Well, man, I don't want to go out as much. Your people are going to be cool with that. They're going to be like, cool, we go out all the time. Let's link up doing something else then, right? Like my barber just talked about this. We were having this conversation and he was like, yeah, he lives with his girl, he's got a kid, and he doesn't go out as much anymore. All his fellas do though. Like all his boys still go out. And he was like, but we all make time for each other. Like they were about to have a steak off. They all got a steak marinated. They were coming to his crib to have a steak off. That's true loyal friends. Those are brothers, right? Because they're not criticizing you for not going out. They're like, cool, you made it. Your value system change in your life. Great. We don't judge you for that. We still rock with you. You know what I mean? So it's the ripple effect. You got to live it. You got to be it. You got to breathe it. So you watch the dominoes fall down and then you get the person that you really want. It doesn't mean that it's going to work all the time. It just means that you are going to bat at least 70-30 your way, right? Because now you are living through your value system. Tanya says, absolutely. What do you look for? um, I look for loyalty. Appreciate the talk, man. Have a good one. Huh? No doubt. We the best music. Oh man. So pumped to get my hoodie and represent. Let's go, Tanya. Let's go. Find yourself, basically, treat yourself well. Exactly. Find yourself first and learn to love yourself so much anyone else is a bonus. Boom. That's true, friends. Exactly. That's what I was thinking when he told me. You can't properly love another when you do not love yourself first. That's a big one. You you must most definitely have to love yourself. Wait, scroll down. Sal, you have to be in shape to give motivation. Sure. When you say in shape, Sal, what do you mean? What do you mean? Cuz I mean, I may not be able to run as long as you anymore. That's more with my foot than my lung capacity, and I'm probably not as fast as you. I mean, I don't know for a second, but we can see who can lift more weights. We can see who can live longer. And we could hit pads and bags all day. We can see who could do the most. Like I'm good with that. I take that as an awesome competition, and I like competition. Um, and you can still be happy with yourself and out of shape. Out of shape is relative, right? Could you be happy with yourself if you were in pain because you were sitting around not doing anything? That's that's a hard one, right? I don't believe that. I'm a big dude, but I do work out every day right now. Now, one of my out of shape people are miserable. I mean, I would, yes, out of shape people, completely out of shape, completely horrible, living life, like dealing with health problems. Yeah, they're probably miserable. They're probably not doing well. I do believe getting a sweat. I mean, it's science. You get a good sweat. The ripple effect is the it releases the right chemicals in your brain. It releases the right chemicals in your life. I agree with that. That's why I enjoyed the fact that um, I enjoyed that as a fighter. I enjoyed that as a coach. I've tried to motivate someone, and all they do is put themselves down. Yeah, it's hard. It started making me depressed. I had to remove myself. Exactly, and that goes back to the value system. Like, you can't change somebody else, right? I don't. I don't try to make my fighters into somebody they're not. I just get them as prepared as possible to go to war in a cage or in a ring, right? And it's if they aren't, some of them laugh, some of them love having a good time. I don't want to take, like, yo, then train like that. I have one fighter who's fighting on the 25th. Um, if they're fighting on the they're fighting at the on the 25th of this month. Last time they fought in the cage, they were hyped, they were smiling, they were laughing, they were having a great time. It's like that's how you should be training, right? You should be enjoying it somewhat. It's gonna suck sometimes, but you got to have fun. You got to have fun dying in that on that mat. You got to die while you're getting slammed. You got to die while you're getting punched and enjoy it. Enjoy the ride, right? And so it's just be you. That's how I coach my fighters. So where's the motivational speaker at? Sal, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know what you're looking for, Sal. Just some amateur fighters, trying to build a career up. Someone who is persistent on talking down on themselves and don't want to do the work is a dead end. They're not a dead end, they're just stuck. They're stuck. Nobody is a dead end unless you're dead, right? Because you can always make the change. I go like, look at the topic, the ripple effect. If a person stops, right, there's no ripples being created. There's no momentum. There's no domino effect. If that person that hit a dead end, quote unquote, or just stopped, started doing a little bit of work, a little bit at a time. Like I tell people that don't don't normally train, they're like, "Oh, I don't work out. I don't know if I could do it." I'm like, "Just come in the door. Come in the door, sit down, watch class. Take notes." Really? Yeah, just do that. Take notes. But why? I'm like, because you're training your brain to at least come in this gym, right? You're training yourself to at least get in here and be around the environment. Eventually, you'll get on the mats and then you'll start putting in the work. But right now, you don't even believe that you could do it. You don't even, so you're having a tough time just even understanding that you could show up. No, just come in. Just come in. Take notes.
Doesn't that go to your New Year's resolution where folks be short circuiting themselves by saying, like, I'm going to make this 360-degree change? And when change is really baby steps, it's doing some small pieces and then working things up.
Yeah, yeah. Make it, I never believe in a New Year's resolution. We talked about that last week. So it's like, it's, you don't want to take on this giant thing all at once. I'm going to do this, so I'm going to do it all in one day. No, do a little bit at a time. And you're not only helping build their physical health, but their mental health. That's what, yeah, exactly. You got to do it a little bit at a time. So many people, there is no tomorrow, right? I love that. I love that in Rocky 3. I love that as a quote. There is no tomorrow. However, you can't do everything today. You you must believe there is a tomorrow, but in the middle of doing the work, you do the best you can right now because you're not guaranteed a tomorrow. Does that make sense? It's like, so if I said today, right? Like it happens every morning. I argue with myself. I don't want to, who the hell, I don't necessarily want to work out. I'm about to be 45 years old. My body doesn't work the same way it did when I was fighting. Way different now. I was arguing with myself, but I'm like, you know what? I made the choice to do this. So I did the workout and I did it to the best of my abilities, right? There is no tomorrow. Do the workout today. Boom, got it done. Does that mean I'm losing weight, all the weight I want to lose in one day? No. Does that mean I got my body exactly where it is? No. But every day I'm working towards that, right? Every day. every single day. Work towards it little by little by little by little by little by little, and you get there. And the mental toughness it creates in your brain. And I've talked about this before. For me, working out is different. I was so used to having a goal. Cool, I gotta work out for this fight. I gotta do this for this fight. I gotta do this for this. I gotta do this for this. I gotta do this for this. When it was wrestling, it was workout for wrestling. When it was football and semi-pro football, it was this for football. This is what I gotta do, right? This is what I'm doing. A lot easier to work out when I had to teach myself how to create a new domino effect towards a different goal. The goal is longer life, not I fight in a few months, right? So it's a longer domino effect. It's a longer process, right? And I got to be okay with that. And not everybody is. And that's why people make New Year's resolutions because they don't want to put in work for 10 years. They want to put in work for 1 month and then see the results. Because they're like, oh, I got to do it now. I got to do it now. Yeah, do it now. And then tomorrow, and for the next 10, 20 years, 30 years, whatever, the rest of your life. So, okay, Sal says I'm stuck. I mean, I love you too, Sal. Not Hanky said, not even a little bit of work. They just diagnose themselves with stuff they do not have. Yeah, like people enjoy putting themselves in a victim mode because you get more attention that way, and it's hard. It's hard to get up and get and stop being a victim. The thing is, like, they're they're a victim to their own mind. They're trapped within their own mind and making themselves into that. So, um, Bruce says, "Are you doing okay, brother?" So you don't have to do the work. Just so you, yeah, MMA is not hard. I mean, no, it's not. It's not hard. If you love to do MMA, it's not hard. It's fun. If you don't want to do it, it's extremely hard. You're not only helping build. Yeah, I read that one. Okay, we all need to build each other up. Community matters. Yeah, boxing is way harder. I mean, I started boxing when I was 19. If you're asking me which one's harder, boxing or MMA, MMA is harder, bro. You get to wrestling, possibly get choked out. We saw your comment the first time, Abby. Wait, what comment? We had what? We have we have an Abby saying something? I didn't see it. Irish Brian, what's up? Thank you. Oh, I apologize for at you. My bad. Don't blame your age. LeBron is 40. Progress, progress, not perfection. LeBron is 40. Yeah, I mean, you right, homie. You right. Yeah. Hey, LeBron is a gifted athlete. He's a super athlete. That's why he is in the top 0.0000001% of humans. I, I'm not. I don't compare myself to other people. I'm damn sure not going to compare myself to LeBron. But if that's your goal, Sal, if your goal is to look like LeBron, get it, get it. What I hope you're like 6'9" and like getting it right. LeBron's like 6'9", right? 6'8", 6'9". So yeah, get it, homie. Um, Dom says I no longer have a domino. Oh man, why? Why, Dom? Good habits are key. Yes, Bruce, most definitely. Why don't you have a domino anymore? Was that the last comment, Corey? All right.
But to the LeBron thing, like talking about small pieces, that brother takes he gets like 8 to 10 hours plus takes a nap like every day. Like he's doing like the small pieces
Yeah,
every
LeBron.
day that pays off, not just the weightlifting stuff and things
Yeah,
like that. So like he's been like
LeBron trains like a madman, and you got to when you're trying to be a super athlete. Like Kobe trained 3 times a day, right? My fighters, most of them train at least twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. I got one MMA fighter that he lifts or does a workout almost every morning, does morning class, and then does night class, right? So he's training, and he trains 7 days a week. So he doesn't. It's crazy when It's bananas. When I used to fight, I would wake up in the morning, go do my strength and conditioning training, work a bag later on in the midday, and then hit mitts at night. So it's like you trying to do something incredible, you're gonna train incredibly. If you're trying to live a sustainable life, your training is gonna look a little bit different. I don't train like I'm trying to fight anymore. My shoulders don't work. My literally my right foot does not work. It's certain things on my body just aren't the same. So I train differently. The ripple effect. And that's what we got to do. If Dom said I no longer have a domino, as long as you have breath in your lungs, you have a domino. You have the ability to throw a new pebble into the pond. You gotta believe that, homie. And even if you don't believe it, you gotta do it anyway until you can believe it. I tell people sometimes when they hit me with, oh, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in this, I don't believe. So then write it down, write down on little pieces of paper that you are great, that you love yourself, and put it everywhere so that it's just feeding your brain, because whatever got fed to your brain before is telling you something different. It's telling you that you can't do it. It's telling you that you don't love yourself. It's telling you that you can't accomplish this. I've talked about it before on the podcast. I've literally had a fighter who was training and doing everything dope, and they just hit a rough patch where they were like, man, I don't know if I could do this. I don't believe in myself. I'm like, yo, homie, do this. I'm like, every morning when you get ready, I want you to set a timer on your phone for 2 minutes, right? I just want you to stare at the mirror, butt ass naked, and just tell yourself that you love yourself for 2 minutes straight. Man, I love you. You're great. You're amazing. I love you. Changed his life because he was already doing the work, right? He was already training. He was already doing everything that I was asking him to do. He just needed a little extra boost right there, right? Now, if someone isn't training, isn't doing the certain things, if they're like, I want to get this new job, but they're not doing anything to get it, they want to fight. They're not putting any time in training. They want to graduate with a master's degree, but they're not studying. Having them stare at the mirror isn't going to have the same effect because they don't have any evidence to back that up, right? If you're doing the work, doing extra things helps. Little notes everywhere. Looking yourself in the mirror, saying these words of affirmations because you're also doing the work. You're backing up the work now with a different mind frame. I've talked about it. I've talked about this as well. Right off the bat, my brain is telling me the most messed up things in the world. It does not want to do the things that I want it to do. I force it to do this. I force it to be this way because the way it was hardwired was that I was nothing but the N word, and I got the crap kicked out of me. I fight with that every day. It is what it is. Fight against it because I refuse to let that pebble leave ripples in my life anymore. Whoo, bars. Ooh, 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 ooh. There it is. We all have negative thinking. We can choose not to throw that pebble into the pond. We could choose not to run down that path. We can even choose, if we start to go down that path, to literally stop it, start something new. In the same day, in the same hour, in the same moment, we have that ability. We just don't think we do. We don't take the time to retrain our brain to create a new ripple effect, right? That's why I always start the podcast with what I'm grateful for. I start my day with what I'm grateful for. I read I read this devotion to God. It's like a little small book that has just a little prayer in it, a breakdown of what it means. Oh no, it has um a scripture or something from the Bible, a breakdown what it means, and then a prayer to go with it. And I read that, John, every single morning, sometimes midday, along with another book. I am averaging 10 to 20 minutes a day reading a book. It's not a lot, but you know what? It adds up over time. Some days I read a little bit more, but I know that's crucial for me, right? I say what I'm grateful for. These things help my brain. This is what I need to make sure that I'm throwing the right pebbles in the pond, creating the right ripples, going down the right path. That doesn't mean I'm perfect. Some days I mess up and it's like, man, those thoughts are intrusive. They're trying to mess with my life and I got to buck them. Some days it's so bad. I'm like, I asked one of my fighters, yo, can you just hold mitts for me today? And I bang mitts like crazy and it helps, right? Oh man, so many. Thank y'all so much. Having an amazing, absolutely amazing, positive, productive, uplifting, encouraging week and make it count. Oh, Tanya, girl, I love you. Discipline is the best form of self-love. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I do that. I'm amazing and great. Look like a potato. Oh man. Carbs. I mean, do you? What type of podcast is this? What kind of podcast? This is the podcast that's always encouraging you to take control of your life. You be in the driver's seat of your own car. Preaching out of my mailbox now, sir. Let's go. New here. Thank you for joining. Same. Thank you for joining. Yes, been making progress, fixing my diet. I feel that. Every little bit help. Reading helps your brain. Yes, it does. Sugar everywhere. Reading the nutritional information on food is eye-opening. Yes, it is. Staying away from processed food is a key. It is a key to life. Sal, I'm just confused. Man, that sucks that you confused, bruh. How can you say discipline, but you're not taking your own advice? Hey, Sal, how do you know I'm not? I track what I eat every day, eat 2,300 calories, 252 grams of protein of that. I stay under 55 carbs. I eat really no processed food. I think the only thing that's processed, maybe, is my coffee, maybe. Quick judgment. I have a BPD and I struggle daily. Bipolar disorder. Oh, that's rough. I know you're starving, bro. 2,300 is too low for you. Not when I'm cutting. I mean, he's on point, but this is like I'm cutting. I'm decreasing decreasing my body size. So I have BPD borderline. Yeah, no, I got it. That's that's rough. My ex-wife also suffers from that. You should start at 20, bruh. Sal, you know what? I appreciate you. You may even be a nutritionist. I have a nutritionist slash strength trainer that works out of my gym and trains all my fighters. I follow his plan to a T, and we're golden. But I appreciate you, Sal. I appreciate you looking out. I really do. So hopefully y'all understanding what I'm saying here with the ripple effects, whether it's our relationship, business, like everyday life, whatever pebble we throw in the pond is creating this energy around us. You control you when it comes to this. Nobody's princess. Reading about psychology and behavioral therapy have helped me. Yep. And Chester, only name is Cass Free World. Okay. A few people in my life have BBT. Yeah, it's therapy definitely helps. It's man, I might get banned for this one, but I think I can say it in a way. I do know that if you eat a certain kind of fungi, it helps. If you enjoy a certain kind of leafy plant, it sort of makes you tingle and makes you feel a little bit different. You'll be okay as well, if that makes sense to y'all. especially the fun guy, the shrooms. Yeah, they. I mean, they do, they do. It's they're putting so much work. They're putting so much work in the science behind it. I'll be honest, it helped me. I love training in what we call microdosing. Like it just they use it now. Um, Therapists use it. They use a form of it. You're trying to find it. I would talk like if you're going to therapy, I would talk about I would oh man, what is it? Ketamine? I think ketamine injections is what it's called. Yeah, ketamine is used by doctors and vets as a pain. Oh no, that's not the right one. Oh yeah, and sometimes to treat depression. Mm, yeah, I know that's the way they. I know they also use shrooms therapy. So they're starting to really mess with this to really help. Oh, yeah, it helps with treating major depression and treatment resistant depression. So yeah, shrooms. I'm definitely I lost my insurance, so I'm on my own right now. Look, man, I would where are you located? I was in a K hole, don't do it recreationally. I would what is a K hole? I'm very curious. What is a K hole? Corey, can you find what a K hole is, please? Yeah, don't do high doses. Oh yeah, no, we got it. We got it. I was recently in a K hole. Don't do it recreationally. Yeah, I'm not saying do that recreationally. I'm saying if you're gonna do ketamine, do it under a doctor's order. But I'm saying for the fun guy, just don't go stupid. Everything would. What have we been talking about? The ripple effect. Like again, you ain't got to go all in. You ain't got to take a whole bunch of grams. Just like start little by little. Hey, I didn't feel nothing. Cool. Go the half day, not feel nothing. Great. Next time you do it, try a little bit more, try a little bit more, and try a little bit more. Like build up to it so you don't just grab life by the boo boo and get stuck. Oh man, look at them. You see that? Man. So wait, it's just not popping up in the search bar? TikTok did not like what I was talking about. They're punishing me. Uh, I got to find more clever ways to say that. I thought I was. Well, but it's so weird because no, it's all good, princess. Don't be sorry. You did nothing wrong. The fun, like I said, fun guy. I did say, but even shrooms, like how do they know? I could have been talking about mushrooms that you buy at the store, and ketamine is like therapy. Man, I see TikTok. I see how it is. Yeah, I know. They don't play. They're like, you shouldn't be talking about this. You spiraled on you. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. Hopefully they didn't ban me from live or nothing like that, like crazy. They just made it so people couldn't search this live. So it is what it is. But seriously, I would check into that. Different kinds of therapy, especially. And here's something for you, princess. You ever think about going to a boxing gym or a kickboxing gym so you can punch some stuff? and just get it out your system? Uh, Do you do it? And again, where you stay at? Like what state want to fight? Like everybody wants to fight. What state are you in? Florida, Northwest. Plenty of gyms out there. And even if it's not to punch stuff, maybe BJJ is always fun too, especially with people that their brain, if their brain gets stuck in something, it gives them something to problem solve and something to work out. Striking can do the same thing, but BJJ really helps with that. It's like a constant puzzle. So I always encourage people to do that. So, but we're gonna wrap it up here in the next couple minutes. I just want to thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. And remember that if you take anything from this episode, understand that anything that you want to accomplish, most likely isn't going to be done in one day. It's going to have to be something that you work every single day on to build that dream into this reality. You are in control of the ripples that you create. So when you say you're going to do something and you want to change your life in a way, make sure that the pebbles that you are throwing in that pond will help you reach that. And understand it's going to be every single day you have to work towards that. Some days may be more mental, some days may be more emotional, some days may be more physical, but you're going to have to put in that work every day and enjoy the journey. It's so crazy to me. And I used to be that way. I didn't always enjoy the journey, but enjoy the journey. That's the fun part. Because once you reach the destination, you're gonna turn your mind to something else. So just enjoy the journey. That's the fun of it. You get to mess it up and change it up and do this better and do this better. And it's great. And you become a better person because of it. Enjoy the journey. On that note, I think we're gonna be out. Perfect timing. So thank you for the real talk today. I didn't realize how much I needed this. Oh, you more than welcome. I remember to the yeah, join my team, subscribe, follow. Make sure you check me out on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, check me out on IG and Instagram. IG and TikTok. If you were on YouTube, make sure you check TikTok out. Everything You Control You. Man, I appreciate all. Oh wow, that's holy cow. I didn't know all that. I appreciate everyone sending the gifts, the hearts. Damon sent a galaxy. I have no idea what that is, but we about to find out. That seems super dope. Um, yeah, I look forward to chopping it up with y'all more. Make sure when you follow me, DM me, talk to me. I love to talk back. Ask me questions. Let's have a dialogue, yo. And yeah, next Monday's episode should be super dope, y'all. I think y'all gonna enjoy that one a lot. So yeah, man. Y'all have a beautiful day. Remember, you control you. We out. TikTok not happy.